To the local political scene now, where Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has strongly criticized Democracy for Citizens Party leader Rigathi Gachagua over his recent remarks linking the 2027 general election to possible post-election violence. Speaking during an interdenominational church service in Busia, Deputy President Kindiki described Gachagua's comments as dangerous and reckless, warning that such utterances risk undermining national peace. Gachagua, in a recent interview, had allegedly warned that failure to conduct the 2027 election properly could trigger unrest, similar to the 2007-2008 post-election violence or worse. But as Noel Nabiswa now reports, Gachagua has since defended himself, claiming his remarks were taken out of context. He insists he did not predict violence, but was merely calling for transparency and diligence from the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Listen in.
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's recent remarks regarding the 2027 general election have triggered a storm of political reactions. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki weighing in, warning against early campaigns and emphasizing that the government is committed to ensuring peaceful polls.
We cannot allow anyone to return us to 2007 issues. Kenya learned very painful and hard lessons. And I want to announce, on behalf of the government of Kenya, there will be no election violence.
Kindiki stressed that the state will not tolerate any form of incitement to violence, drawing parallels to the painful memories of the 2027 post-election chaos.
Ule anataka kutusi mimi, anitusi. Mwenye anatusi rais, aendelee na matusi kama hiyo matusi inamsaidia. Mwenye anapingana na sisi, atoe sera yake ile akubaliane na sisi. Lakini mambo ya vita na uchochezi, we will make sure that Kenya will never again slide into anarchy.
Sentiments echoed by leaders allied to both President William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga, who threw in the weight behind Kindiki's call for sobriety in political discourse.
Mr. Gachagua must stop being a prophet of doom. This country will remain united. What they are doing is simply crying wolf. They have already sensed defeat, even before the IBC is constituted.
Speaking during separate events in Kisumu and Siaya counties, the leaders criticized Gachagua's remarks, terming them unfortunate and reckless, especially coming from someone with presidential ambitions. They cautioned against reviving painful national memories for political mileage.
Any leader who has begun preaching violence this early, even before he is a candidate, that is an extremely dangerous leader. In fact, Rigathi Gachagua continues to tell us, members of parliament who impeached him, that indeed we did the right thing for this nation.
Unajua kuna watu wanatutisha, wanafikiria they are now above the law. Wanafikiria hawatashikwa, wanafikiria hawatafungwa. I am going to tell you, under our watch, this country is not going to condone anybody who wants to ban this nation.
But in a quick response posted on X, Gachagua defended himself, saying his comments had been misinterpreted, maintaining that his intention was to call for transparency and accountability from the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission.
Mimi sijasema Kenya itakuwa na fujo. Mimi nimesema, nikisikiza wa Kenya vile wanasema wewe William Ruto usijaribu kuiba uchaguzi, na nimeuliza IBC, please be patriotic, msiweke hii nchi kwa shida, because history has shown when there is a contested election there can be violence.
Noel Nabiswa for KTN.